This is awesome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Hello. I'm here 365 daily. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat, and I just read on the collective energy, is see kind of what's there. No one who does this is 100% accurate. That's not how this works, but it's interesting the insights we can get, and yeah, and we also, it's a way for us to go through the news together, which can help a lot with stress and what have you. So happy holidays, everybody. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. And we have an excellent community because of you. Thank you. And Sarah, thank you so much for being on today.
Happy to.
There's some excitement.
Squee!
Mother Jones dropped an article and it's glorious. So we're going to definitely read on that. And can I open my sound effects without it running an ad? It's been running Spanish ads for a car. I don't speak Spanish and I don't have a car. I'm not looking for a car anytime soon, but that's what it was doing. No, we're good. So Sarah's here. There we go. And yeah, time to get going. All right. So, and at the end of today, I'm not going to get the box out. I will just tell you. At the end of today, there's a drawing.
Yeah.
Actually, where's the box? Where did I put that? Oh, here. Hang on. It's the 21st, isn't it?
Yes. It's a good one.
So we are actually on the 4th. Oh, I owe you guys one thing from yesterday. I'll get that for sure. We've done the whole first row, the whole second row. We've now done the whole third row. We are down on the final row for this month. There have been all kinds of giveaways. I know my website went kaplooey right in the middle of the month, but you will get your stuff. I will make sure you guys get your stuff. I do not. I am often a little bit late, but I always come through. I always come. I try.
This is true.
All right, and so on this fourth row, that was yesterday. Today's 21st. So then. There is.
That looks like a $50 gift card.
Yes, and all you have to do to win this is to go to Book Art Media. You can sign up and just scroll down on the first page, and there's a place to sign up for the newsletter. And people who have signed up before have been kind enough to go back and try to sign up again, which is very sweet, to make sure you're on there. We know it doesn't duplicate, and we've definitely got you all. I have never purged the list, never, not once. So you do not need to worry if you've signed up already. But thank you, lucky girl, Betty Cantrell. I like that. Money. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Thank you. Yes, Joanne. Feliz Navidad. And Luisia says, I get Spanish commercials from Huntsville, Alabama car dealers, and I don't understand them either. I think that might be what this is, too. But anyway. All right. So at the end of today, we will have a drawing. We'll have another drawing with the little spinner wheel and the whole thing. And but for now, please
we can talk about fun stuff.
Oh, please tell me, what did Mother Jones have to say this morning about Trump's tax returns that were just the first part has been like an overview has been released by the House Ways and Means Committee with all the horrible, grisly details coming within days. What would they say?
Okay, so at 4:50, actually,
if you have tea, now's the time.
Yes. The House Ways and Means Committee released a basic report on Trump's taxes last night, with actual returns meant to be available later this week. He was able to offset his taxes most years by claiming heavy losses in his business.
You mean he's a loser?
Either only paying literally $750 in taxes for 2016 and 2017, or zero in 2020. Is this going to have any bearing on his New York case?
Because I wonder if Letitia James ever seen these before. Because she's seen the state ones.
Oh yeah.
She may not have seen the federal. There may be a whole new thing here. Oh, he had plans.
I bet he did.
Yes, he did. He had plans.
God laughs at plans. Yes.
It's like a robbing Peter to pay Paul is what that feels like. Tell them this, tell them that, tell them go over here, say this, go over here, say that. Just skirt around all the legal issues. Yeah, in big money for big money. Ooh, big burden. Oh, but he looks like he's saying Brady. And it's an illusion. Flat out illusion. I've said this for a while. It's like he's in a big bucket. And the money's coming in, but there's a massive hole in the bucket. And so the water in the bucket never gets above this, but it's like he keeps himself right in there. Like, look how rich I am, as to make sure it looks like he has money. But the reality is, a single drop stops coming in the top, and it just. So, oh, that's bad. Okay, so Letitia James, hi. Because she's the AG of New York, she saw his state tax returns. But what if his federal tax returns say something different, completely different?
Well, let's look at that.
This is a good day because I get to spend time with you all and with Sarah. It's a good day. Again, tithering on, lying to this person to lie to that person, to lie to that person, to lie to that person. Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. This is working between the agencies, between the governments. And it's not just him. Because my understanding is the tax returns, his tax returns don't just involve him.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, we're getting to that next. Yeah.
Letitia James. I just want to have her. Hi. I'd like to shake that woman's hand. And I'm a germaphobe. I don't like shaking anybody's hand. Yeah, it's true. It's like, don't touch me. Seriously. If you meet me, I love you. Don't touch me. Just hi. I've had whole strangers come up behind me. You have beautiful hair, running their fingers down through my hair. Complete strangers. Don't touch me. Just don't. he's down in Mar-a-Lago thinking, I do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
King of Cups, Magician. Oh, that's quite the flourish. 3 of... Okay, what it feels like is the IRS is going to have something to say about this.
Mm-hmm.
But this feels like a flourish. This feels like this information, someone comes into her office like, guess what? It's Christmas.
It's like the cutest charcuterie board ever. It's like, look, it's all these federal crimes, all these crimes on a platter.
Yeah.
So
here you go. And this, I had a feeling of this when I pulled it. Hang on. He messed up all over the place. He's always waiting for the ships to come in, as long as they don't come in at exactly the right time. So one ship's captain doesn't know about the other ship captain, who doesn't know about the other ship captain.
mm-hmm.
He's been duck. It's like a speed skating obstacle course. And he's not exactly the most coordinated human being.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay, this is where it just gets... All right, so at 11:40...
And sorry, just one quick thing. I just got to say, if anybody is like, I'm thinking I'm being a ghoul or something like that because I'm excited about this, I have been here every single day for years. I have read on this man as he has hurt people left, right, and center. He has tried to destroy our democracy. He's still that jerk is still calling for insurrection.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy that he's actually going to be held accountable. I'm ecstatic. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Okay, at 12:15. Here's the thing. The IRS failed to automatically audit Trump, as it's done to presidents before him, until they were questioned about it in 2019. Now, I need to interject by here and saying there's no rule that said they had to. There's never been a law made that says they have to. It's just precedent has always been that they did.
And we know what Trump did with precedent.
Right. So, having said that, it turns out the reason why is because they only had one overwhelmed agent to spare for his 100 plus companies. And imagine the convoluted paperwork involved in all of those companies. And then when the IRS said, hey, we need to assign more agents, Trump and his lawyers were like, nah, because we don't need that many eyes on his stuff. So you can only use the one agent. Will this willful obstruction of the IRS have repercussions? Because that's what this is.
For Trump or for somebody else? Or just in general or for Trump?
Trump.
Well, he fired Comey. He has been held accountable for that. Obstruction of justice. But well, it's Biden's DOJ now. I mean, the IRS is Treasury Department, I'm guessing.
Yes.
That's executive branch, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's Biden's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Page of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this poor one agent and just couldn't do the job.
Yeah, he was like panic attack, anxiety.
Was he really? Is that what it said?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, literally, imagine just walking in and having Because when you do an audit, you have to go over all the receipts for every transaction. There's 100+ companies, and it's all crooked bookkeeping because it's Trump. Imagine being the one dude walking into that room. Somebody needs to buy this dude a cookie. Also, he needs a cookie cake. And then you've seen like the videos that we've gotten where they've shown what the IRS looks like behind the scenes and how antiquated it is. Imagine trying to run all of that through DOS. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's where it lands. Will someone be held accountable? I mean, this is the reality is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And tax evasion is no joke, but all the kind of crooked things he did along the way to look like he's wealthier than he is. So we've got some strong women here who are like, no. I don't know that this is just the IRS. This could be Letitia James as well.
Good.
You
Good, or Fannie Willis. Yeah.
She didn't really do I don't think she's doing the taxes. She's just doing the election interference. But hey, let's give her a copy too. She'd probably do a better job than anyone under Mnuchin.
Right.
Mnuchin of Versailles. I need some moisturizer. I'll be right back.
You're good. And then we're going to get to Mnuchin here in a little bit too. So. And there's more. This is not the end of the...
Really? Oh, please tell me.
Okay. 1710. Now, keep in mind, we don't actually get to see all of them in detail until later this week. But in the report that was released last night, there are a lot of questions about Trump's charitable giving and many other deductions and declarations on his return.
I thought he wasn't allowed to... Oh, I guess he can give in charity, but he can't have a charitable organization?
Right. But the charitable donations he made to avoid taxes were given to organizations and things that lacked, quote, substantiation.
I'd like to say
his expense declarations are sketchy at best in places.
You don't say.
So, will this end up? Go ahead.
I was going to say, Isabel was saying, breaking news, a fleet of trucks carrying ketchup was seen approaching Mar-a-Lago.
Will this end up with tax evasion charges? Well, Lilibel, there were organizations that had filed the 501c3 whatever paperwork who set themselves up as a nonprofit so they could receive donations. But the organizations themselves were, nothing can be shown that anything was done with anything. So they were basically like shell company.
Sorry, my hair's still wet, so it's doing.
People have been talking in chat how great your hair looks today. So
thank you. No, it's just still drying, so I get weird. Anyway, I'd like to say for the record, feedingamerica.org has one of the best records out there for the amount of money that's actually going to the charitable, what's actually been given away. And their overhead is surprisingly low. They have like A+ ratings from all kinds of charity places that track those sorts of things. So if you're ever thinking about giving money, because we're nearing the end of the year, I know I mention them every day, but Feeding America is good and the money goes where it's supposed to. And I mean, I give this money, I can't deduct it. I don't make enough money to deduct it.
Right.
So when I say I'm giving up 10% of my income, I'm just giving up 10% of my income.
Mm-hmm.
I benefit not at all. I benefit not 1 cent. But it's very important, so I do it. So anyway, card for the reading is the card of charity. Ding. We're in the right area.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Mr. Moneybags,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Little Monopoly Man, and the Wheel of Fortune. He's a fool.
Mm-hmm.
And it is there for all to see, and all the dumb things he's been doing here. So
Rut-row raggy. Okay.
Oh, thank you, lucky girl. FYI, if interested, here's a link for more information on the charity Feeding America, which is the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization. Thank you for putting that link in there.
Okay. So we ready for the next question?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Bring them all.
Okay. So at 2025. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Doing a modest twist over here.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, get ready for the mashed potato, because here we go. Trump may have made.
I don't actually know what that is. Like, I've heard of it. It's in that.
Yeah.
Oh, this one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're mashing the potato. Yeah.
Oh, so is it your hands up or is it out?
Out.
Out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
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 Yes.
And you
do the twist. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Oh, that's very sweet. Okay, so we'll change the time on this since we had a little dance break. Okay, so at 22:15, Trump may have made improper loans to his children.
You don't say.
While the details are thin, the committee questioned whether a number of loans Trump made to his children were actually loans or gifts that should have been taxed. It suggests that there may have been some, quote, some shiftiness involving Ivanka, Eric, and Donald Jr. Will the adult children be charged? Lisa says, shocking. My shockers are shocked.
Card for the reading, justice.
I mean, do I still have my post-it from the other day? The chart, the mess around and find out chart?
4 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. They got away with it for a long time. Long time.
Mm-hmm.
Insult to injury, just a poke in the eye to everybody else. Because somebody has to pay for the roads and, the good things we all share. And they thought they were above it all. But TikTok, this is now, the alarm is now going off. I've got a cuckoo clock ringing. It's the closest I've got. So, Wheel of Fortune, the timer is coming to an end. It's coming to its ding. Time's up.
We have hit. We are here.
Yes. Oh wait,
yes.
You need to be big.
Sorry. And again, y'all, my handwriting is atrocious, but we are here. There's the mess around and find out, and we're at the part where they meet. I mean, they've taught us for years, for every action, there's an equal opposite reaction. Hamilton even put it to music, and now I've got the tune in my head. So, yes. Okay. Okay. And then rounding off the tax things, Ricky asks at 2510. Will Mnuchin face prison time for his corruption by hiding Trump's tax returns? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yes, Mnuchin of Versailles. I miss him not at all.
Not at all. At all.
Ugh.
Teresa, yes, I do need to get me a little Katie Porter whiteboard and just be like, yes.
Ace of Wands. He definitely took action for the big far right corruption. See, he started in high finance. You know, he got in at Goldman Sachs.
I think so. Yeah.
Please keep in mind, he got in at Goldman Sachs. His father was high up in Goldman Sachs when he got in.
And then he decided to play the limbo, and you know, how low can you go? I mean, exactly. This is
yes. So why I'm bringing that up is because he not only knows that there are ways around high finance to play with stuff, but he's also supposed to know all the regulations.
That's why they threw Martha Stewart in jail. Not because she did something, but because she used to be a stockbroker before she was everything else, and she knew the rules. You know better. You're held to a different, you've been licensed or something. Just like if I ever did anything, because I used to sell insurance, if I ever did anything weird in insurance, I would be under the jail because I know better. You know, yeah.
I didn't actually know that. That's awesome.
Thank you. Finance.
Working for Trump is not pleasant, but he didn't quit. He stayed there. And Trump had to, he micromanages everything, but he kept control of things. Bullying. Mnuchin's a bully, just like Trump. The truth is coming out, and there's some hemming in here, but in the past I've picked up on Mnuchin getting into some legal hot water, but I'm not quite sure what it would be for.
That's right, Michelle. It is Series 7, but I think in New York, it's even because New York is so different with finance that you need even something further than a standard Series 7, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Because there wasn't a law in place that Trump's taxes had to be audited. So it wouldn't be obstruction of justice.
If there was dirty stuff going on, though, and they knew it.
But can you prove he knew it? Other than the fact that everywhere Trump goes, everything he touches turns into a crime scene.
Yes, he's like Midas in reverse. Pootus. Instead of POTUS, he's Pootus. Everything he touches turns to poo. So.
All right, hang on. I'll just do this all at once. I don't know. I don't know. It's good that things are finally coming out after all the refusal. Mnuchin was part of the whole mess. He thought he was above it, but he was up to his neck in it, just like everybody else. And he can play stupid to some extent. I don't know that he would get into legal trouble for this.
Yeah. You know, when I think of all these people in Trump's orbit, you know, like you watch TV or after there's been like an oil spill or something, and you see all that poor wildlife that's just covered in muck that they can't wash off. And
they can.
this is like self-inflicted, like you purposely, I'm about to date myself, you purposely ran and jumped into the Arctic after the Exxon Valdez. So like, oh, look, let's go swimming. Bloop. And then you're covered in the muck and the gunk. But you did it to yourself.
And no Dawn and baby ducklings to be seen.
Right? Yeah, no Dawn. No Kevin Costner with his little fancy cleaner upper machine or thingy. So, okay. So,
thank you for everything, Ricky.
Oh my goodness. Allison's asking if the law will be changed so that presidents will have to reveal their tax returns. I don't think so. Simply because
simply because
that 30. There are enough people in the House and the Senate that have aspirations of the big seat that are crooked, unfortunately, that are going to want to be able to hide their stuff should they choose to. I could be wrong.
I would generally agree with you, except the cards are saying there's strength here, and
at some point, I'm glad to be wrong.
There might be some. This is a new start, something democratic, a new start, something that would allow, because of Trump, something put in place so you cannot lie and be a huge fraud, and this is going to put some people on the defensive. Now, it doesn't. This is okay. The Knight of Swords is the loudest card in the deck, the way I think of it.
All right.
So it's aggressive law enforcement, but it doesn't feel major arcana. So like there's something put in place, but I don't know that it's going to be everything it could, or that it's going to be the big game changer. But I'm getting some energy here that says we might be headed that way, but obviously not while we've got a Republican House.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they're going to have to clear out some old school folks. I don't see that happening while McConnell and Cruz and whatnot are there. I don't. But I want to be wrong, and I will gladly be wrong if it does pass. So, all right.
Ollie Wanda, I do like that because I know it's an older thing, but I do like it. George Washington could not tell a lie. Trump cannot tell the truth. Republicans cannot tell the difference.
This is true. Okay, so last little foray into Trump land. After the criminal referrals made by the J6 committee, Trump called for another insurrection on Truth Social. Seriously.
Okay, hang on. All right, hang on, guys. All right, here we go. All right, you're gonna look out the window. All right, there's a street over there. All right. I'm not seeing the riots.
It's true. Yes.
Yeah, you can can you see kind of through to the other? I don't see any smoke.
Tiki torches.
I don't see any tiki torch. I don't see any smoke rising. Okay, so the huge insurrection he's calling for it hasn't reached here yet.
Oh, Lucky Girl says legislation is being proposed to have presidents show their taxes within 3 months after they are sworn in, according to Lawrence O'Donnell's show yesterday. Whether it passes is another thing. Okay.
I think they should have to show before.
Yes.
But, okay.
Yes.
And
that's okay, Kathy.
All right. What am I reading on? I'm sorry.
You're reading on, is anything going to be done? He's still calling for,
anything done about him
an uprising.
An uprising?
Yes.
Or Yeah, seriously. DOJ, what does it take? You give him the benefit of the doubt all the way along. You're walking on eggshells around him. He's still calling for an insurrection. Arrest this man.
Pretty much.
Hello. Yeah, he should be going up the river.
Mm-hmm.
He should be going up the river. Magician. 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. I'm confused. There's action, but this is influence waning? It feels monetary. Let me see what else I can pick up, because it feels more like money, but that's not what this is about. Arrest him for the top secret documents. Truth. We need to be a country of laws, and not just when this bully shows up and says, no, I say what's the truth. Oh, nay. Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups, Justice. They're working on it. It's something is definitely coming. They need to do it now before something happens. I would like to. Oh, Lori says Zelensky has landed. Oh, that's good.
Very cool.
Poor guy's gonna have jet lag like nobody's business. But I would like to. I forget what I was gonna ask. So we'll just.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not you. It's not you. All right, sorry. I'm gonna be rude and just brush my hair here because, like I said, it was drying and it starts pulling different directions.
Oh goodness. Lori said that she lives in Magaland and the flags are gone. So I live in Northwest Louisiana. Okay, I am less than 25 miles from the Texas state line, and about I'm in the top left corner. Y'all, I have a neighbor on my street that still has the Herschel Walker sign. Why did they have one to begin with? But it's still out there. It is infuriating. Stupidity. Anyway. Okay. So,
Kathy Edmondson says, "Oh snap! The nays have been dished out. It's getting real now."
Yes. Okay. 38 minutes. We are switching to regular U.S. politics news. Okay. So, 38 minutes, 10 seconds. And this was asked by Kelly, Eileen, and Holly in France. So they've all inquired about some form of this question. Now, the New York Times and everybody else is reporting that incoming Republican Congressman George Santos is under scrutiny for resume discrepancies. Basically, he touted himself as the best thing since sliced bread for the Republican Party, and he is he's done this and he's done that, and isn't he so great? But no, he lied about most of it, about 90% of all of his jobs before being elected. What will be the consequences for him? And will there be charges for falsifying election records? Because he filed his previous resume with the FTC. Is that who you file with when you run?
FEC, a Federal Election Commission?
Yeah.
Is that?
Anyway, the F and the C people that you file with when you run, FEC, Kathy says, thank you. He lied. Bigly.
What's this guy's name again?
George Santos.
Knight of Pentacles. Oh, you definitely called attention to yourself up on your horse. up on your high horse at that. See, I'm so much better than you. I'm the perfect person for this because I've done all of these things. Seriously, I cannot wait until it is more understandable and accepted in this world that people have a vibration rate. And if as long as you keep your vibration high, you are going to have so much, your whole life is going to be so much better. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be so much better. Lied about college, exactly, Evelyn. It's just, oof. Hermit, people scrutinizing, going, hang on a second. He graduated from where? He worked where?
Mm-hmm.
I work there. I've been there. Scrutiny, world. So Hermit, world, 5 of Wands, rancor. 7 of Wands, on the defensive. Ace of Cups. Somebody's calling him to the map. Oh, this is a big old, next to all of this and what he's done, this is a big, oh, nay. This is a big old reality. Anne says he also said he had an animal charity. The tax exempt can't be found. Yeah, he's okay. So,
and thank you, Kristen. We'll look into that.
So, is there talk? Is he not going to be sworn in? Is he going to be sworn in?
That's sort of up in the air at the moment. Nobody knows what to do.
In business, this is all very clear. Why is it not clear in government? Kelly said he's instrumental in flipping New York. Okay, so they're going to fight to try to keep him in. Oh, okay. There's some hidden shenanigans. I don't think this is the end of it. I don't think this is the only thing he's been lying about. Oh, nay. I got 2 cards for the reading. Communicating to the far right, victory, but right beneath it's the thief card. Oh, and the justice card, but there's a thief card. All right. What have we got here? Strength, 6 of swords, 6 of pentacles, 8 of cups, 7 of cups. All right. Strength. People know he lied. Lying about the charity, lying about what a kind of person he was. There's all this evidence. They can't get to him. The people who would hold him accountable, they can't get to him. But there's more. Entertainment only YouTube. Just read on the collective energy. This is not the only thing he's lied about.
Betty, that's what she's reading on right now. We saw that, Kristen, about the Nick Luna thing. Thank you.
Leona H says, yes, he was evicted from two times from 2 different places and sued for back rent. This, he's got, I don't think he's going to be able to continue in the house. This is going up the river. There's other stuff he's done. This guy is a fraud from beginning to end, up and down. He's like serious. He's a serious confidence man, like the old-fashioned confidence man.
Okay. Well, dun.
So I guess the question would be, will this affect the House? Is he a representative or senator? Assuming he's a representative.
He was representative, and then well, let me pull the questions that was down lower because it followed up with this. Then,
I just cut the deck, by the way, and I just got the Devil and the Hangman. So the corruption being suspended.
Well, Dreamweaver had asked, let me put it in at 44:15. Which party will have the majority in the House of Representatives by the end of, or in December 2023, asking to see if any of the Trump troglodytes will be ousted by then. So by this time next year, what are we looking at? It gives time for the dust to settle.
Three of Swords. That's some legal stuff cutting deep. All right. Nine of Swords. Page of Swords. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords. Swords are legal stuff. I think in poker, I think I just won.
Yep.
I've got a prosecutor right in the middle. I've got worry here. These idiots, the dumb things they did. This is the prosecutor. These are investigation. This is aggressive law enforcement. This is legal stuff cutting deep. You're done. You're done, son.
Mm-hmm.
All right, actually, I need to spread these out through the deck. I got too many. I've got too many swords in one place. Great.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So it's looking like, to answer the question, it looks more dim control this time next year.
I've got law enforcement coming down on the chamber like rappelling down from the gallery, kind of celebrating Democrats. They're gonna do their damage while they're in there, but then the Ten of Swords, legal mess, temperance, whatever influence the Republicans have, that's a big cups, moving towards cups having power. But they're going to be in there for a while. They're going to do some damage, but boom, out of the black sky. I'm serious. No, I'm not serious. But I go back to what I was saying. Law enforcement rappelling down from the gallery. Not literally, but yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
And thank you, everybody.
Yes. And just a reminder, at the end of today, there will be a drawing for a $50 gift card. So if you go from Amazon.
Yes.
So if you go to bookartmedia.com and scroll to the bottom, if you have not done so already, if you already have you're already entered. No further action necessary. Yes. But if you have not signed up for the newsletter list, which you will not be spammed on, in fact, there hasn't been a newsletter quite out just yet. But if you sign up, you will be automatically entered for this and future giveaways. For all of them, if you're continental US, but for all digital giveaways or whatnot, if you are
electronic gift cards, personal readings that can be done over.
Yeah, those are worldwide.
Yeah, those are worldwide.
Okay, so having said that, at 49.20.
Hippie Gypsy says, I haven't signed up. Just go to bookartmedia.com and scroll to near the bottom of the page.
Yes.
Book Art Media is Black and Orange is a part of Book Art Media LLC, which is my publishing company. And no purchase necessary, void where prohibited.
Okay, so at 48.45, though he praised them at the height of the pandemic, Ron DeSantis is now slamming the vaccine. Is this part of his lead up to a 2024 run? Yes. Will he attempt to keep Florida residents from getting vaccinated?
I don't know. I've got this feeling that as much as we were kind of afraid of DeSantis, the rise of DeSantis being like Trump only with half a brain, he's got the charisma of old shoe leather, of the plainest bowl of oatmeal. He's got a kind of high voice. he's, the guy that would come out in bright white stormtrooper
Yeah.
boots.
Hold that
Yeah.
real quick. Leona, as long as your email is the same, you're good. And Mary, no, if you sign up once, you're included in all drawings. Sorry, go ahead. So
Yes.
stormtrooper boots, yes.
Yes. Oh, but so also about the reading. Before I forget, but the first thing I do is I send you an email if you win, saying to let me know the email you use on your Amazon account, because it will apply to you, to that email, not the one you signed up for my newsletter with.
Correct.
And it's non-transferable. So I want to make sure you get that money on the account you actually use. And I don't need any personal information. I just that's it. That's all I
Confirm
need.
the email. That's it.
Yeah, confirm that email, and that's it. So. Oh, thank you, Warrior Witch. The color looks smashing on me, she says.
DeSantis, yes.
Yeah. Sickness. Suffering. Okay. 4 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. 4 of Cups, refusal. Ace of Wands, he was a jerk. He the bludgeon of the far right. This is healthcare. This is Biden. Pretending that it was some aggressive overreach, when in reality it was just to save lives, because, hello, we lost 1 million people in this country. Granted, we have 340 million, but losing 1 out of every 340 people?
Yeah.
That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. It feels like, I mean, they voted for him, but then again, he won because of redistricting. It feels like when it comes to the shots, people aren't quite as stupidly blindly trusting of what he's saying. I mean, my parents, they voted for Trump and what have you. They got the boosters. They got the vaccines and the boosters. Wheezy Squeezebox says turquoise is my favorite color. Oh, I understand why. It's a lovely color. Tower,
It's
brutal.
And a little timer.
Yes, Sarah loves turquoise. Life Swords, Lovers, Page of, this feels like Orphans. Yeah, this is he going to stop people from getting vaccinated and boost? He's not going to have any luck with that. People, even people who vote Republican solidly, yeah, they're not just going to follow this blindly. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever he's saying, make a noise.
Okay. All right. Well, at 53:40, over here, Vanessa Pritchard, yes, asks, will Marjorie Taylor Greene's ex provide information against her that could hurt her career or lead to jail?
Funny, I just cut the deck and got the Magician and the Lover's card. So like him standing up against.
Yes, to Warrior Witch. That is exactly what it is.
What am I reading on?
You are reading on Marge's husband or ex-husband And if he's going to just say some stuff that's going to get her, or that's going to hurt her.
She's hurting herself.
Oh, well, yeah.
Her feud with Boebert is hysterical.
And she's got a new one with Gaetz.
Cheers.
Was it the Uber snake? I forget the word. Or the snake eats its own tail. Yeah.
Ouroboros?
Ouroboros, yeah.
Something like that. Queen of Swords. Temperance. She doesn't know what temperance. Oh, kicking over temperance. Okay. Okay. She's a legislator, female legislator. Dang. She's kicking over temperance, kicking over her old life. This is her job in the institution. He might be looking for a little bit of a payout. They're actually quite wealthy, just so everybody knows. Unlike Boebert, Taylor Greene and Trader Greene and her husband, they invested in a lot of businesses, and they're actually both quite wealthy. So as long as he gets his,
Okay.
see this is like a this is a very passive card. So maybe something passive aggressive. Like, he's not going to go out and rant and rail. As long as he gets his money, like, maybe he eventually writes a book. Or he does something quietly. He does something, and then, but she just continues on being absolutely heinous. Yeah.
Okay. Well, while we're on the subject of Marge, and 4510, Krista was asking, how far will the infighting with Marge, Boebert, and Gaetz go? Lola, I'm going to need to see bank receipts on that, or else it's going to be like in Monopoly money. Bobblehead can say she's worth $41 million, but
Boebert?
Yeah. I'm going to need to see receipts, certified receipts.
Her business.
Now, Marge, possibly, but Bobblehead,
And her restaurant closed, and
yeah, I'm not trying to argue with you. Like, if I'm sure. That,
I'm sorry, I get talking and I can't remember what I'm saying.
infighting between Marge, Bobblehead, and Gaetz.
Okay, sorry, I get distracted by.
You're good.
I'm just enjoying this, so it's real concentrating. Okay, yeah, these three idiots.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that I've told that story many times. My friend who came down from the art room, sitting at the head of the table, and two people sitting across from each other started fighting, and so all I could do to not go, yeah, he does that. Oh, I hate when she does that. Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you've got a point. Ooh, I've got an upside down card. I don't usually get upside down cards. I don't get reverse cards. I've got 6 cards. One of them's reversed. Okay, this is going to get messy.
I do not applaud other people's pain. It's not. But I would like
actually being hurt.
I would like it known for the record that God is not petty, but I am.
And this is why we're friends.
Yes. So, okay.
All right, 7 of Wands. It's like even the wreath is laughing. A lot. Okay, 7 of on the defensive. It's a mess. It's Howling at the Moon is the perfect card. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Then I have Hanged Man, King of Swords reversed, Hermit. It's a bunch of stupid drama. It is a bunch of stupid drama. Bunch of entitled brats. Howling at the Moon, complaining about each other, trying to bring each other down. And the reality is that suspension of they're not using their place as lawmakers properly. This is not doing well, but this is suspension because they're just being so awful. And they end up more isolated, but I'm not getting...
Right.
I wish I could say they were gonna get kicked out or something, but this is a lot of just stupid mess. This is like watching high schoolers fight. Not physical fight, but the backbiting, kind of backstabbing garbage, and it's just grow up. Grow the blank up.
Okay. Kristen, yes, I see that. Kristen has some breaking news.
Okay. Yeah, Lori Kimmerell. Sorry, Lori Kimmerell. Mean Girl stuff. Exactly.
Spelling this right. Hang on one moment. Is that the correct? Yes, it is. Okay. It's like when you spell a word in all caps, like your brain is trying to. So we're jumping back into Trump ridiculousness for just a moment. Okay. At 01, 02, 10. Okay, so Trump's lawyers are going after the Adult Survivors Act in an attempt to invalidate E. Jean Carroll and other rape lawsuit survivors or rape survivors who are bringing up lawsuits. So how is that going to go? Because, she's suing him under the Adult Survivors Act in New York.
Right.
Well, they're trying to have that invalidated because it's a new law. It's a temporary law. Shouldn't exist.
Is it temporary?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, no. But because it is a temporary law, they're saying that, it was basically just created to target him.
And Weinstein and Cosby and
lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta say this. Mel said, should we make the Marjorie Trader Green versus Boebert fight a pay-per-view event? Marjorie Trader Green would win, but Boebert is scrappy. If you've been following Tommy Campbell, Tommy Campbell, who's been reading a single page out of Boebert's autobiography every week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she'll cut your tires, like that whole Carrie Underwood song about everything she's gonna do to the truck. That's Boebert. Mm-hmm. She'll carve the side of the thing, cut the tires, the whole 9. Sugar in the tank. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, Trump, you scumbag. For verily, he is a scumbag. Communications about his wands. These cards come up. The wand cards come up when I ask about these kinds of things. It's just disgusting. Stay gold. Hi, Autumn. Hi, friends. What's up today? You might want to rewind.
Just go back just a little bit.
Yeah, just
Just a bit.
Yeah.
I can't really save the thing right now to show you everything that's going on because we're over characters at the moment, but we'll get there.
Oh, Trump, is that a burden on you? Strong women have been silenced for too long. There's been a decision to give justice.
Mm-hmm.
What men who've misused feeling beaten up? How ironic is that? I know I'm misusing ironic, but how ironic? Or good for the goose, good for the gant. No, that's not quite right either. You know what I mean? A big burden. Maybe you should be more careful with those wands.
A little bit.
I'm getting anger. I'm getting fuego. Hang on. Electra Storm says, are you sure it's a temporary law? They are fighting the law because they consider it unconstitutional. Yeah, and his wand is a burden. It's just not a very big one. It's a big burden to be that stupid. But William, Darren saying to William, girls just wanna have fun. I think you're talking about Trader Green and Boebert still.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, wow.
They've patriarchy. They've gotten away with so much for so long. We've got a Justice card, a Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and Judgment. Justice, women finally having some control, men not being held accountable as much as some of them should be, but then very much on the defensive, and that horn sounds really loud, like Wake the Dead loud.
Mm-hmm.
Which to me would say on the defensive, and then yeah, I don't think this argument's gonna go so well for them. See if we get any more. Oh my gosh, Trump is he's such a gross skeevy. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Mm-hmm.
King of Swords, prosecution, or law, someone who's going to hold up the law. Even though this is a civil case. She's got the evidence. Howling at the moon, raining on his parade, and a new start, a cleaner start, a better situation for women. And I would make extremely rude gestures right now if I was willing to do that on my channel, which I'm not. Let's just say I have this really strong urge to go face Trump's direction and show him two of my nails.
I'm down with that. And out of the two of us, like, you'll think about it. I'd do it. It's out of respect for you on here that I'm not. But, okay. So, last call to enter the contest or the drawing. So if you want to be a part of the drawing for the $50 Amazon gift card, go to bookartmedia.com, enter your information into the newsletter sign up, and you only need to do it once, and you're there forever, ever in perpetuity for any future drawings.
Yes.
You're there. Yeah. So.
And it's just your name and an email address. That's it.
That's all you need.
That's it. And you don't have to put your official Amazon email address there. You can keep that private. You'll just be sending it to me, so I can just put it over in the put it over when I buy the gift card and send it to you. That's
it.
That's it. Yes, Mel Broussard, Grim Bleeper, Grim Bleeper, Grim Bleeper, Grim Bleeper. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So before we go there, we're going to end on a high note. Today, if I'm not mistaken, is the solstice.
Yes, it is. And happy Capricorn season, everybody.
Yes.
I believe.
At 1:10:10, Deanna Bell asks, Blessed Yule, what message does Spirit have for us in this solstice?
Enjoy your holidays. Put forth just tiny bits of effort, just tiny little bit here, a little bit there, a little kindness, a little, some extra cookies, some little extra effort, just a tiny bit, because it will add up and it will bring back so much joy and good memories of the holidays and the end of this year. We've been through so much. Be safe when you're traveling. I know that sounds like duh, but no, seriously, just be safe, but just care. Be good to yourself. Be kind to others. It's really simple stuff, but it really adds up. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. It's been quite a year. Whew. Moon, Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, and 8 of. Now this is the Capricorn card. It's the workaholic card. This is Capricorn right here.
Mm-hmm.
We've been through so much, but it's a new start. And in this Capricorn season, this reminds me of the basic idea that it has been said that the reason Capricorns are the workaholics of the zodiac is because they have such an important job to do, and that is to carry the sun through the darkness so that it can then start growing in lighter and lighter again. And they have this job, this important job to do. And remember that you're not just doing work or cleaning your house or doing the dishes or whatever, taking the dog out for a walk. You are carrying the light. You are light. You are carrying the light. And there's new possibilities in that. So happy
That's
holidays. Lovely. Happy holidays, everybody. And you are the universe loves you. So,
and thank you, Desiree. That's very nice of you.
Thank you, Desiree. Thank you.
Okay. Well, this the drawing for today's gift is now closed. Let me refresh.
Ta-da! All right, let me pull up the old little spinner wheel.
Do, 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 do.
All right, put this here. Betty Harper says 2023 is going to be a way different kind of year. Oh, it's going to be a thing. Oh, thank you, William. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Oh, thank you.
Kathy was asking, I think it was Kathy, who said that their granddaughter was born 12 years ago today. Is she a Capricorn? Is it Capricorn start today?
I believe so.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's today. Okay, so let me pull up the old spinner wheel. Share. Hang on. Share screen. Oh, Mary Huddleston says not until 3:48 p.m. The sun is in the very last moments of Sagittarius right now. Okay.
Okay.
Fair
cool. All right. 1 moment. Where are you?
Tigress, I like that. It's very cuspy. I like that a lot.
That's adorable.
We just goes like, wouldn't you have to check an ephemeris? Yes. It just rule of thumb is today's the first day of Capricorn. But always check your chart.
You have a. Did it go through?
Not yet.
Okay. Showing it on my end.
Come on. Am I missing something? Messenger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing yet. Let me shut down Messenger and reopen it.
Okay.
Do. Come on, work with me here. Sorry, we're having small. Please stand by. We're having small technical difficulties. Aha, there. There we go.
Yay.
Okay. Okay. Up. And there. Got all of them. Copy. And put this here. All right, now put that in. And then I'm going to shuffle. And then I'm going to shuffle again. So it is fully, well, third time's a charm. Shuffled, shuffled, and shuffled. Ready?
Let's do it.
All right, so Sarah has downloaded, anybody who's new around here, Sarah has downloaded a list of everybody who signed up for the newsletter, and she's put it in Excel. So everybody has their own line, so everybody has a number. And then she sent me a list of just numbers, just 1 to what it is, 728. And I've just put them in here and I've shuffled. And so I'm going to hit this and it's going to spit out a random number. And that person is going, the person on that line in the Excel file is going to win a $50 US dollar Amazon gift card. Okay. $581.
Okay. Let's do this. L. Rolson.
Oh. All right. L. Rolson, you have won a $50 Amazon gift card. And yes. I will be sending you an email and we'll get that sorted out. So happy holidays and happy holidays, everybody.
Yes.
L. Rolson. All right. All right. So it is 1:40 p.m. here in Chicago, which is usually my time to leave on a Wednesday anyways. Perfect timing. And thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All right. So at 3:30, we'll be over on the Creative Sprint channel doing creative sprints. You're always welcome. By the way, it's any kind of creative project. It doesn't have to be writing. It can be knitting, crocheting, writing newsletters, making websites. It could be anything. But we'll be over there doing cooking. Yeah, it could be anything. Whatever you do that's creative. We just want to encourage you. We just show up every day and just try to make some progress. So other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy holidays, everybody. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. You're not alone. We are in this together. And there are good days ahead. There really are. All right. See you tomorrow.